Alright, so this is one of those rare games where, no, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, our Horizon immediately went off to her left and went solo over there, and I was not having it. I was staying with my Bloodhound, and we landed here, and we were gonna loot here, and we were gonna fight here, and if we needed to, we would fight here. I didn't check to see who was behind us, but as it turns out, we were solo landing here, and no one landed here with us. We're actually in a good stead, so we started looting, but right from the get-go, I noticed that the Bloodhound was less than stellar about picking things up. I flagged a bit later a shield and some decent loot, and he just wouldn't come for it. I wanted to do charge tower, and he wouldn't want it. He just didn't want it, and then I flagged a gold shield, which he didn't take. Backpack that he didn't take, and just... Basically, I gave him that on a silver platter, and he just wouldn't come for it, which was a problem later on.
Making contact with the enemy.
So yeah, they're on the pipe above us right now, but they're pretty exposed up there. And now I picked up the gold shield because I realized that my Bloodhound wasn't coming anywhere near me. I threw down my ult because I just needed a bit of time to recover. Knew they'd go inside, knew that that was going to be a problem. Bloodhound finally showed up, and then I decided to dip and rotate around, realized I wouldn't have the angle and going uphill. So I did a very long flank around the back, while meanwhile our Horizon very quickly ran to join the fight, which was very decent of her considering she'd come a long way on her own. They had a Loba, they went for the shop, pick up some more stuff, and this is my long flank. Like I said, it is quite the flank, and for a Chungus like Gibraltar, it's quite the run. But he managed to get up and around, and I get into a very good position, actually. I'm surprised I wasn't shot at this point. But from the doorways, you can see they've got a Watson, definitely a Loba, and I would say that's a Valk, I think, on the top, and it turns out to be a Valk on top afterwards. But yeah, these guys were pretty well organized. The Horizon just went straight in. Meanwhile, I could hear the pitter-patter of a Watson's feet, and that's some terrible fire by me on the secondary weapon, but it was enough to get what I needed. I thought about grabbing some more loot. I should have perhaps grabbed some more loot, but I just was weaving in and out and frightened of a push. They started bunging grenades at me, and I then went for another flank round the back, just to go round and through, charge up some shields, laying down covering fire for me, with his immediate response to their fire at me, which is great. And the Bloodhound's really holding his own, despite the fact being quite cold at the start, not helping out, but immediately going into a good position and keeping me covered while I healed up a few times there. Finally, he gets Salt and decides to push. He pushes in, I go up top just in case they want to run over the top, but some reason they abandon that position. I kill her, and I thought he had it, but no, I immediately go for the res. I was kind of hoping that he could get both of those kills on his own, because damn, he deserved it. But as it turned out, it just wasn't to be. But that's okay. We proved the power of teamwork, and as you can probably see, yep, our Horizon left immediately. She didn't believe that we could have done it, and we would have won that fight and picked her up. We were in a good position. She could have looted all of that stuff she had before and all the stuff she had since. But hey, you know, we're all human, and I'm seeing it more often than not at the moment that just generally teammates will run as soon as they get downed. They won't even stop to say, hey, you know, maybe you'll win the fight. I'll just assume that you'll lose the fight, so I'll leave and find another game. And that is Apex at the moment on Quick Play. They will just run away and leave, and they'll just, as soon as they come in, they'll just be out of there. As soon as they get downed, it's game over. So yeah, that's we believed in ourselves. We didn't do great for the rest of this map. We ran into a trap. Someone stuck their head out of the bunker, and we gave chase only to discover that they were leading us into a trap. Great plan by them, and they did a great job of killing us. But I like to think that this guy walked away with at least a thought that maybe it's better to wait and see how a fight goes before you immediately hard quit. So yeah, that's the power of teamwork right there.
This way.